So I didn't know how severe my hearing loss was because I've been able to read lips for so long.
Oh, wow. Can you hear that?
You don't know what music really sounds like with all the tones and levels. It's just sort of a monotone sound that you can hear where I could hear everything. It's amazing.
My name's David Mullins. I've been deaf in my left ear, completely nerve deaf in my left ear for 17 years now.
It's comfortable, isn't it?
It's very comfortable.
I know.
I haven't heard anything. I'm trying to explain what it's like. I don't know what to say. Oh man, I had no idea I'd react like that. It's been 17 years.
When I was in my teenagers years, I used to go to concerts a lot, and I usually always stand beside the speakers with a whole bunch of my friends. After that, ever since that, I've been losing my hearing. I can't hear when people talk to me. I gotta read their lips all the time. And it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. And then always ask my friends, what was that again? What was that again? I have to take a guess what they're saying. Oh. Holy smokes. Oh, I could see this. It's unbelievable. Something that I didn't hear for a long time since I was in a teen.
Wow.
And I could hear like every single instrument. You know, instead of turning up loud and hurting my ears. It's very comfortable.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a different.
Here's something I want to try. I would really like to take my hearing ear out completely. Because the one thing I am noticing is that even though my balance is 98% to the left here on my deaf side, I do still feel like I'm hearing you on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Which makes sense because that's the situation I'm in and I've not been training my ears. So what I want to do is take this one out and turn up a little bit and see what that feels like. So I am literally only going to be hearing you through my deaf ear. I mean, that I was anyway, but just psychologically not having this in my ear at all. So let me, okay. So right hand side is out. We are all the way left. And then let's try that.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Ah, amazing.
Just keep speaking.
Okay. So I'm really excited that you're so thorough with your testing. This helps our research. You're the perfect person to do
Thank
research.
you. I heard you tell me I'm the perfect person. So what's interesting is, and I suppose it makes sense, that I'm turning up the volume now. So I am definitely getting, because what I thought was happening was I was hearing, I didn't think the volume was changing, but it is. When I change the volume, I am hearing volume difference between halfway and 3/4 way. So if you talk at the moment, if you just talk, say numbers again.
Okay, 37, 38,
37, 38, 39. So I'm about 3/4 up. So I'm going to cover your mouth and just say a number.
57, 58.
57. Did you say 57?
I did.
Say another
I said
number.
57. I said 57, and then I said 58, 59.
You said 57 and then you said 58.
There you go.
So this is me. I cannot lip read you and I am listening to you through my deaf ear. Can we just try that? Say the name of an animal. I'm going to cover your mouth.
Leopard. Leopard. Leopard.
Say that again.
Leopard.
Leopard.
Yep.
Yeah! Was that right?
That's right.
Wow. So when I did my hearing test when I'd lost my hearing at the time, I went to see a specialist, and this is exactly what they do. I was in an audiologist's clinic in Nashville, an isolated headphone on this side. He was saying words, I couldn't lip read him, and I had no fucking idea what he was saying. I could hear vibration, but I couldn't really hear sound. And there was no way I could hear what words he was saying. So that's 75% of Mac volume. I could not lip read you, and I could hear what word you were saying. That's huge. I can hear numbers, words, I can hear clarity, but that is just my deaf ear, and I can hear what you're saying without looking at your lips. And that, for me, gives me belief. Because when you're sitting in the audiologist's office and you're getting the same test and you can't hear anything, you can't hear. I can hear from that side. I got the information purely into that ear, and I could hear the number and the word.
Let me ask you a question. So
Yeah.
when is the last time you were aware of hearing anything through that ear?
Before I went deaf,
And that was,
2018.
okay. So
I've
You-
not heard anything other than tinnitus and weird clicking noises, which are not happening.
Hey, this is Josh Harmon. I'm excited to share my thoughts on the new partnership between Adel, ACS Technologies, and Helm Audio. 5 years ago, I started developing pretty severe tinnitus and hyperacusis, so both ringing in the ears and extreme sensitivity to sound. So much so that it made even just going out to a bar or hanging out with my friends rather difficult, because the volume levels, which didn't seem to affect anybody else, were very painful to me. And I'm a drummer, so playing the drums became very painful. The thing I love more than anything else in the world became a source of pain. This was devastating to me because I just couldn't play. I couldn't practice the way I wanted to. I couldn't perform live on stage just because it hurt so much to hear. I was depressed. So I started trying every possible solution. I got custom fit earplugs, different noise canceling headphones, in-ear monitors, you name it, and nothing worked. Nothing even came close to the Adel technology right here, which I'm inflating. There's really nothing like it. It's a miracle piece of technology, genuinely. It has significantly reduced my tinnitus. I'm able to play the drums and not worry about any sort of ear pain. I can play a live show on a big stage with a loud crowd and a loud band and a lot of volume for multiple hours and feel absolutely no ringing in my ears afterwards, which is an absolute game changer. And for me, it's been really quite meaningful just to have this technology in my life, and will be able to help other people who have been suffering with similar things that I've gone through.